Hi. How is everyone tonight? Hey, Matt. How are you? Oh, how's everybody's week going? Happy hump day. You know what? I think that might be the first time that I've ever said happy hump day. I'm not a big fan of it. So I thought tonight, I haven't been on here lately and just been trying to get back home, and I clearly am because now I have the shower curtain, and I've been working. I've been trying to earn back some money from being off for, I think I was off for like 2 weeks. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. What have you been up to? Hey, Hoosier, how are ya? What's everybody been doing? What have you been doing? Where have you been? So Kaleidoscope says this week is going good for her. Much better than the last 3. Yeah, I concur. I concur. Same here. Been working. Yeah, just everybody's been working. Just work and work, right? Anybody got any fun plans for 4th of July weekend? I just went to Costco, so I'm hoping that I have some plans for all the food I bought. That place is the devil. It's the devil. Like, I went in there because my daughter's PT is close by, and I needed him to burn an hour, and I spent $300. I mean, we do have food, and I won't have to go later, but it's still, I didn't need everything that I got for sure. No more vacations? Oh, my kids are getting older and they eat more. The cost of food keeps getting crazier. I know, and gas. Ugh, that killed me. I don't go a lot of places, and I so it takes me a long time before I have to fill my tank up. Oh my word. So it used to be 42 to 40, like 6 if I was really on EEE. And yeah, do you know that you can actually go way past, like you can go past E before you actually need gas? I'm just saying. But which is good that they do that because they give you like a little bit of grace for the people like me. I need chapstick. People like me that don't take the time to fill up, which is totally probably really bad for your car. Probably. Don't look at my gray. I got to cover it. Thanks. Thank you, Chaotic Beauty and Crime. I have been, let's see, in true crime, what have I been? I have been, oh, wait, I asked a question and I was like, no more. So why not? We have 1st of July in Canada. Oh, well, what do you celebrate on the 1st of July? Hey, Taffy, how are you? I hope you're good. Was planning on going to Indy, but since my cousin passed away, oh yes, I remember that. That lived up there. I don't think I'll be back for a long time. I missed him and New Palestine. That's right, you got hurt right before. Again, if anyone needs a website for anything, hit me up and I will send you his contact information. He does a really good job. Oh, probably should have known that, eh? A. Oh yeah, I was going to let me get this link and share it real quick. If anyone wants to call in, Got some icebreaker questions we could ask each other, or we could just chat and hang out. And I got a new cup. Got this. It says save your forks on it. But I'm not super happy with it. So probably not gonna do that again. I was considering having like stuff I could give away, stuff you could buy like everybody else, but I don't know. All forking cold here. Hey, Carol, how are you doing? You doing good? It's cold. Oh, it's so not forking cold here. It is freaking. Oh, it's so hot. Yesterday was beautiful. So I got all my cleaning done because every Tuesday I clean my whole house. And I have OCD, so it's deep cleaning. Like it's like what most people do, like spring cleaning wise, every single Tuesday. And so this Tuesday, even though I was up till 3 a.m. the night before doing absolutely nothing except for drawing, I got up early and I was done by like 3 o'clock. So yeah, because it usually takes me like 9 hours, but I don't get started until 11. And this time I got started early, so I was done and I was like, I'm going to the pool. Our neighbors are out of town and they have a pool. And we've been keeping it used for them. And oh my word, I was freezing because the wind was blowing and the water it was like not quite cold. And I was like, oh, today would have been the best day to be in the water. Rainy. Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's just like okay, well, for one, you can see I paid a pretty penny for this thing. It's huge and it does like keep your drink cold, but I guess I'm just like Gray Hughes Investigates is so like on point and like the colors are bright. Um I'll answer you in just a second. I get so rabbit trailed with the chats, but the colors are all bright and all the stickers are just, crisp. And this is like super faded. It's like I don't know if it's a thumbnail that I sent, so I don't know. It's just like the cold truth is yellow instead of gold glitter, and you can see where it's been put together. Like there's a line here, there's a line here. I don't know. I'm just being picky. And then I got one for Can't Stop Won't Stop podcast, and it's not the one that she has, so I don't know. It's weird. It's got like lines in it, and I don't know what happened. I would like, okay, awesome. Yes. And if you want to, you can put your email in here, Matt. So that's awesome. I didn't know that you did all that stuff. I will definitely be hitting you up for that. I tried to have a website, but I just can't manage a website, and I can't even really manage just what I do I don't like social media, like in my real life, like just like day to day. I don't have it. I just don't. I prefer to like talk to people's faces. That I don't know. And I just like with Facebook, I call it fake book because I just feel like every time I get on there, I end up getting irritated because it's like, girl, I know you. You don't have the perfect freaking family. You don't have this like picture perfect life. Nobody does, you know? It's just like so unreal, I guess, that I get annoyed. Hey, Crimezilla, how are you? So where have I been? I have just been, my daughter had surgery. Rocket J, good to see you here. My daughter had surgery, so I was just been doing that. And I did go live from my mom and dad's. Um, and then Chaotic and I did an episode. That was super crazy. And we had the stand. We had Jimbo. He is awesome. And if you guys want to check out his channel, I highly recommend it. I like him a lot. I think he's really cool. And then Ernie Shell came on. And we chatted for I ended up going to bed. And I did get to meet Adam from he is on Aspen, and he goes live with, well, I know where's Sunny Justice, so I don't know. I think it's crime, it's a criming shame. I think I'm saying that right. But yeah, he's super cute. He's so adorable. And his face is so symmetrical. It's just so perfect. Like he has like everything is just the symmetry. But I have been kind of checking out it's a crime. I think it's a criming shame. It's a criming shame. But they have been having a guest host on named, oh, help me out, chat. Steve? Is it Steve? He is a retired former detective. And so he's been kind of like weighing in on some things lately. And they've done some episodes on Delphi, and then Dylan Rounds. And I think Evansdale was the other night. And so that was the one that was, I watched that one. And then I've been watching obviously Gray Hughes. I'm always going to watch Gray. And then I've been watching oh my gosh, I'm just having like True Crime Kristen Behind the Crime Door. And then I did see that True Crime Maria put out a video and it was really good. So, and then the Captain, I'm always going to check out the Captain's new work. Crimezilla has a Facebook group now, so I hope that she can drop the link and everybody can go join that. And obviously Cold Cases. It is a he's Chris. He's usually in here. He's probably at church because it's Wednesday night, isn't it? And then Chaotic Beauty. We got to get her up. We got to somebody drop her link if you have it. We got to get her up to where she can post. She wants to be able to post, but she hasn't been on lately either. So, but yeah, so there's been a bunch of internet like YouTube drama with Ernie Shell. And I met him that night. I don't know him all that well, but I did tell him I would subscribe, and I did. There we obviously drew some similarities between the way he looks and like the things that Greeno like does. And Greeno, like, I know Gray has said this about him before of like he copies, like he mimics behavior of like a normal person. And so a lot of times you'll be like, wow, like I literally just saw this somewhere else, you know, like everything he does is just kind of like, I don't know what you call that, but anyway, and so it was kind of would be interesting to know if he kind of hijacked his little quirks and styles. But he's been going through a rough time, and he had a live where he was very very confused, and he thought people like he has trouble with trolls. And I don't wanna get into it. I don't wanna, like, be a part of, like, the drama of that, but it's a shit ton of drama. Like, holy crap. I thought, like, the Delphi was like, because there's, like, like, even though I don't cover Delphi, it's like there's, like, a group and, like there's a bunch of drama and there's just, Greeno brought a lot of it, so in his absence, I don't feel like there's been as much, but, and I think that should tell people stuff, but, like, with, like, Graz, there's, like, some drama there and there was that Gray and Graz and then Graz and Sleuth but like I don't talk to like I definitely don't talk to Sleuth, but yet there's like we're still kind of in I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird dichotomy of YouTube. Anyways, there's that same kind of thing with the Summer Wells case. Whew, Lord have mercy. Them people are crazy. Absolutely and crazy. Crazy, crazy town. And I don't know. There's just a bunch of creators that have been attacking him and Ernie. I'm talking about Ernie. And but I had gotten the notification it was during the day and I saw him and he seemed to be in a hyper state of like absolute panic and paranoia. And I've seen that in my cousin. I've talked about my cousin before on here. His IQ is literally off the charts. I'm just trying to remember the other day. I think his is around 180. My other cousin, it is not as high, but still, above 140. I know that. And he got a full ride scholarship to Purdue for engineering. And while he was there, he had a complete mental break. And I feel like that's kind of the behaviors that I saw was more mental health than just because we've made comparisons with Ernie and Greeno, and at this point, not knowing, I don't know that much about the dude at all. I just know that what I saw seemed to be more in the mental health, and for people to be making fun of that and just attacking him and this trolling where people are actively trying to find people. I mean, trust me, like when Greeno put my address and full name and like all of my information out there, just going outside was like, I'm looking around, like, is there anybody, because you just don't know. Like, I see what people do on the internet. They just like not right. So it just kind of freaked me out. And I felt bad for Ernie, and I hope that he can get the help. He's currently is seeking help in a mental hospital, and I hope that he does super well. I don't think that he has as much in common with Greeno as it appears on the surface. I think that he is quite different. Time will tell, but I'm glad that he was able to get the help. And Jimbo, this from the stand, who I've been watching lately, like they're friends, and I think the world of Jimbo. I think he's a super cool guy. So, yeah, and Chaotic Beauty and Crime is the one that has introduced me to all of these new people. So, thank you. And oh, she's here. She's here. Hi. How are you? Oh. What? He's live right now? Oh, geesh. He went live the other day, but he was getting ready to be transferred to, like, another place, so I don't know. But, yeah, I think that mental health is, you know, like, when is it going to be time? When is the time gonna come in history that it's gotten a lot better, but when we can just be honest and we don't have to say, like the other day, it hurt my heart. My daughter, she has been, she had a really rough time, like right after COVID. She was super outgoing before, always doing something with her friends, just just happy go lucky, outgoing, popular, whatever, like those words. And afterwards, like during, I noticed like she didn't handle it so well. And um school starts back. We try to get back to like normal life, but she never really snapped back into her sociable self. And she was having trouble with like some anxiety around events with a lot of people. And now it took us a lot longer we didn't just start going to events right as soon as like it was a couple years, still kind of, I don't know, especially if it's a big crowd, but she never really went back to that. And so her doctor, she has migraines, and so we had talked to her about, depression and changing up some of her meds. The one med like helps with depression and migraines. And the other day we were sitting there and I had said, "Did you take your antidepressant?" And later on, she said, like, "I would appreciate you not saying that. Can you just call it my, anxiety meds?" I was like, "Man, like, of course I can. I'll just call it by its name." And it just made me sad that there's still this like stigma. It seems to be more around depression. And so it just really got me thinking about that word depression and like what about that word do we socially not want to accept, and why? And I think a lot of it is just people that um don't when people say, "Oh, that's not real. You're just lazy." And yeah, they try to put you down for having mental health issues. You know what? I have depression. It is what it is. I have OCD, I have depression, I have anxiety, I have phobias. I have some mental health issues going on. And do I fear a more serious, unmanageable mental health? I absolutely do. Absolutely do. And will I treat it? I absolutely will. Will I hide from it and deny it? Hell to the no. I spent way too much of my life giving a fuck about what other people thought of my mental health. Well, you know what? It's mine. It's not anybody else's. No one else has to put up with it. So, you know, um, I think we should just talk about it. We should just be real. We should just have conversations about how are you? So many people ask you questions in this world, like, how are you doing? And I usually follow that up by like, no, really, like, how are you really doing? Like, I want to know, are you okay? And, because we passive, we use these passive words such as, "Oh, I'm fine," but when we're really not, and it's okay to not be okay. It's simply it's okay to be not be okay. Gaslight you. Thank you so much. Aw, miss my favorite YouTuber. Well, I so appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I don't know about a favorite, but I'll take it. Um, Still so much stigma. Yeah, it's yeah, look at that. Like if you can see it like a broken limb, people have great trouble to understand, and so much fear, ignorance around it. There really is. And like, say you had a tumor in your brain. My cousin's husband died from brain cancer, and he but it sure did look like a mental health break. Tell you that. He By the time they found it, because that toxic masculinity and just the stigma around mental health, it took too long. And he didn't have long. And it took too long for him to get to the point where it was like, no, like you're going, you know. And my cousin had to really uh lay it down, and they went to the ER and they did a CT, nothing on it. And so I'm assuming, oh, it's just you know, um, mental health. You should maybe just see a psychiatrist if you feel like it. Um, so many problems with that, and I'm sure I don't even need to say them out loud. But then it kept getting worse, and he would just like leave, run into the store, or just be gone. And then he'd come back with the bag from the store, like she had asked him to go, and it's been like 3 days. He was like, "What are you talking about? I've just literally just went to the store real quick, and I came right back." And so she made him go again, and they did an MRI, and the tumor by that time was about as big as a freaking peach, and he died within 6 months. But because of the stigma around mental health, I feel like he probably would have had longer if there wasn't that stigma around mental health. It's just really sad. Hey, Professor Pug, how are you? Yeah, I've seen absolute void of any humanity, evil, insanity. It's the most frightening thing I have ever seen. I have two. I have two, and I the like my cousin I was talking about earlier, he doesn't have a evil bone in his body. He has schizophrenia is what he has. Um, and just one of the kindest, most thoughtful, intelligent, like emotional intelligence, IQ intelligence. Um, in my opinion, I thought he was amazing. And just to watch the complete break from reality, it's hard. But the medication, oh my gosh, especially for like antipsychotics, holy hell. I mean, I know that I've experienced it with the ADHD medicine. It makes me feel that same thing that Rocket J brought up with a void. You just feel like you literally don't give a fork about anything. or any like, you just like, you don't have like, there's just 0 emotion, there's 0 energy to have emotion when I take the medication, and, just kinda, like, dead, and what's the point of living if you already feel dead? What is the point? Somebody tell me. But those antipsychotics, they do that same kinda thing to where you just feel like The Walking Dead, like some kind of a form of zombified. Exactly, Carol. Exactly. Hey, Kate, how are you? I hope you're well. Professor Smule is in the house? Where is this at? Kate P. Smule. That is funny. Depression is real. It really is, Professor Pug. And it can be so debilitating, like there's a huge difference between I'm sad because I have a reason to be sad. Someone dies. Someone hurts your feelings. You lose a relationship. That is sadness. Um, Depression for me anyway is when there's there isn't anything that I can say like, this is why. And it's not sadness though, because you're not mourning the loss of something. You just have this overwhelming sense of just, I can't. I can't get out of bed. I can't talk to anybody. I can't leave this room or I will die. Like, I just know it. Irrational versus the rational mind. Like, we can think things in our mind and we can know them. Like in mental health, there or Freud, you have that like ego syntonic and ego dystonic, to where syntonic is you're unaware of your mental health disorder. You don't know. Like, a lot of times schizophrenics, like they don't know that they are schizophrenic. They don't. And so they think that everybody else, that's why you never ever try to talk a person with schizophrenia out of their delusion. Like, if they are having a break, um, and they are in a full blown paranoid delusion, shoot, you can't, because it's unreasonable, you can't reason with that. And so, it's harmful to try. It's harmful to try. And so, Kate, that's a really good point. Yep. What is the point? What's the point? Tomorrow's the same as today. Yeah. Yeah. It's finding the things to look forward to again. It's not easy, and that's the thing, is just like where for me it came to understanding brain chemistry and brain waves. And because I grew up where, well, you just pray that away, like you just need to be like closer to Jesus. And I do think that, there are things like religion, and it can bring solace and help for some people. And turning to something like I turn to drawing and art and painting and things like that, when I need to be pulled out of um, a decline in mental health, when medications start getting wonky and not working anymore. Um, but where was I going with this? Where was I going? But yeah, just like that it's an overwhelming sense of just like, it's hard to even explain. There was a really good documentary that I saw talking about bipolar disorder, and like borderline and different and the depression that comes with the mania. So you have like when you with like certain types of bipolar, you have this like manic, um, and then you can have this depression during the mania. Like everybody lives for that. That's like you just unbelievable amounts of energy, drive, unbelievable amounts of just like focus and creativity, and just you just are freaking Superman, you know. But then on the flip side of that, like it seems like there's always a price that you have to pay. And on the flip side of that is just the utter doom, depressive doom, um, and you know, thoughts of suicide and things like that. And a lot of times those like depression and trying to, because what you want to do is you want to write your brain waves. You want to write your brain chemistry. It's just the same as if you had a tumor and it's in a place that is operable. You would, who would just be like, yeah, I'm fine mental health. Like, I don't need that tumor removed. My brain is good. Nobody, you know, it'd be totally acceptable in society to have your brain tumor removed. But yet we put such a stigma on taking a medication to set your brain function back to homeostasis. Why? Why? Aw, good. Then I'd be happy. Yeah. Um, I've heard things like that throughout my life of just, I went to this church, as an adult, and it was just literally, it was a cult is what it was. It was a straight up cult. Um, and that was just their philosophy on everything. It was just, if there were any signs of mental health issues, or if you were, hell, you didn't even have the right to be sad there, you know, because that just meant that your walk with the Lord was not what it should be. And your depression, your mental health problem, your bipolar, your whatever you have is a outward sign that other people can know that you don't have a good walk with the Lord. Wow. Totally false. Totally not even biblical, but like totally false. That's not okay. It's not okay to make people feel like, and you wonder why people kill themselves, and you wonder why people go even more insane than they ever needed to. When there are churches that are claimed to be just like churches of the word of God and the Bible and whatnot, and they're actually cults of whatever pastor is over that church. I personally don't believe in organized religion. To each his own. I believe that I do believe in God. I do. I think that for me, there's hope in that. When my daughter was first diagnosed, um, you're faced with that, like, well, she could die like, more than likely, I will outlive my child. And there were days when the only thing that would get me through was like, I know I'm gonna see her again. And that's why I believe in something bigger than just this world. But everybody has their own, and everybody has a right to. believe, not believe, be agnostic about, whatever. And we don't have a right to pigeonhole people based on their beliefs, based on their political views, based on their, like I see so much of it in politics of like, and I see it on both sides, because I don't really have, I don't have a side. I am fiscally one, I'm conservative, and then, um, more liberal on a lot of like my beliefs as far as morally and, but I do believe that there should be a separation of government and the people, like the least amount of control that the government has over the United States of America, the better. Because really that's what it's about. It's about power and control, but we see things so black and white anymore, and you can't have a conversation. You can't have an opinion. And it's just like, God, don't you get sick of yourself? Like, don't you ever just sit down and listen to, a certain, like, Fox versus NBC? You're just like, wow, what in the hell is going on? I don't know. It's just, I every time, and it happens every time when you see with the last school shooting, immediately became about what each party thinks about guns. That's so wrong, and I don't understand why more people are not irate about that when they do that. And I'm talking about Republicans, Democrats, liberals, and everyone in between. When you I own a gun. I mean, I stand on that. I stand on that right under the Constitution, and I do not want that to be taken away from me, and therefore, like, that's your right to A, B, C, or D. I even if I don't feel the same, I don't want that right taken away from you, because I don't want my rights taken away from me. But mass shooting is not about guns, and it's not about political parties. It's about someone with mental health issues and I mean, there's so many other causes of it. Now, are there things that they can do to make it safer? Yeah, of course. But why are we making death of children a political party view and stance and topic? Why is it like, even in the news, you see, da 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 happened, and now look what now the political left, the political right are doing A, B, C, and D. Who the fork cares what they're doing? Who the fork cares? Children died. Like that. Let's let that be important. Did I see that? What was that? There's like something flying around in here. I see it. Oh, is there a ghost? Oh, is no one going to call in? I think I put the link in there. I'm going to try it one more time. Copy. I have a game. We had it last time. We was going to play that while we wait and see if anybody's going to call. Shanda, hey. She has a new channel, you guys, and podcast. I hope that you go and check it out. I have not been able to find your YouTube. Like, when you just type in, like, I can see you chatting here, but I can't in a live chat, like, you can't click on people's names. But I typed in your name into YouTube and I couldn't find it. I don't know though. I don't know if you were, but I did find her on Spotify. And if you want to tell everyone your or because I don't want to mess it up. I don't know if that was your whole name, Justice Angel, or was it Justice Angel and something else. So let me know. Oh, okay. We have Kaleidoscope.
Hey,
Hey.
girl.
Hello, friend. How are you?
I'm good. I thought I had
Yeah.
my center myself. Just a sec.
Oh, we got Crimezilla. We'll
Oh,
let her
sweet.
in too.
Hello,
Hey.
hello.
How are
Hey,
you
Prime.
guys? Your hair looks cute. Did you cut it or is it tucked? Is
It's
it
cut. 16-year-old with scissors yesterday.
Oh my gosh, you did not. Do you
I
like it?
I I,
I think
I
it looks
agreed to be
cute.
a guinea pig.
Yeah, I think it looks cute. Do you like it?
Yeah, actually, I do.
Good.
She doesn't believe me though. She's kind of upset. She thinks she butchered it pretty bad.
Oh, well, hey, you can't tell from the front.
I like it. I'm happy with it.
Good. Cool, cool. I like it. So what have you been up to? Anything
Oh,
new?
nothing positive, but that's it'll get better.
Yep. Eventually, one day, it's all going to be okay. I don't know when that's going to be, but how are you, Crime?
Hi, Mel. I don't have my camera on, and it looks like I lost your my little picture. I don't know what happened to it.
Aw, it's such a good picture. I know it's like right there when you're chatting.
I
So
know.
that's
I don't
weird.
know what happened. It ran away, I guess.
Whoever knows. So now you're just like a white ball.
I am. I'll just be a white ball.
It's
That's
on
fine.
vacation.
Oh, hey, perfect. I just wish I was with it.
How
Yeah.
was speaking of
As long as your
vacation?
vacation isn't like mine. Mine
Yeah.
was bad.
Oh,
How is yours going? Are you over? Are you done yet? Or is it
Oh
over?
yeah. Yeah. I went back to work today.
Oh, you did? What about you, Crime?
I've been
No,
back.
Monday. Sorry, I went back.
I've been back all week. I
Oh.
I came back Saturday night, last Saturday.
Oh.
But I was gone 8 days. I was traveling. I went
Yeah.
through Missouri to Kentucky,
That's awesome.
Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee. I'm like,
Wow.
I know there's a state in between there, but I traveled a lot. It
Did
was
That's
a
you enjoy
lot.
it?
I did. I did.
Oh, good.
I have five sisters, and we'd never done a sister reunion, and
aw,
so we spent 4 days, and it was so much fun.
oh, that's
Awesome.
cool. That's fun.
It's ended now, though. I want to go back.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about because I feel like especially in the true crime community when you're talking about true crime cases and the people that perpetrate them, you're talking about mental health, mental illness, and mental health.
Oh, absolutely.
And if there should be any group that tries to truly understand the human condition and all of its everything about it, then you have to be able to be open to understanding the a YouTuber's mental health, like mine or yours or
Oh yeah,
um, it is what it is what ends up seems to be happening is like no one believes you. Oh, that's
right.
just an excuse. Well,
Yeah,
he's
Yeah,
on
I hear
they're
that a
on
lot.
drugs. They're on drugs. How many times do you hear that?
Why are they on drugs though?
I'm not saying that they are. Like
No,
my
but I
point
mean, even
was
if they
this
are, it could be because they have mental health
the
issues.
and that's another part of it is the chicken or the egg. You're just trying to survive and not knowing how and not having the right resources to mentally be okay. And so you turn
Mhm.
to a drug that is not given to you by a doctor for a specific disorder. You turn to a street drug and then you die of an overdose.
Well, and sometimes what can happen is like you were saying with the side effects of your ADHD medication. A lot of people, because of that, will go off their meds and then they will self-medicate with drugs and alcohol.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, who
I
wants to
get
feel
it.
like
I've seen how bad those side effects can be, and I've experienced them myself, especially if you, like I was, are given the medication that you don't need.
right,
If
if
you
you
have
don't have a good
anxiety and
doctor.
you're being treated for schizophrenia or bipolar, you're
Yep,
just creating a whole new set of problems.
right.
Right. Well,
How do
and
you guys I feel like you hit on something kind of there that made me think of something of how many times well, my psychiatrist works off of obviously like questionnaires and like an evaluation phase, but also off of my 23andMe data, my raw data from my genetic, SNPs. And so that gives you like this person is 5 times more likely to have, obsessive compulsive disorder or ADHD or brown eyes, just like whatever. Um, so she works off of that too. But how many times people like don't want to be completely honest on the questionnaire or when speaking to
Mhm.
their psychiatrist because we don't want to admit that, you know, but how are they going to treat us properly to where we don't want to kill ourselves or we don't end up having a complete mental break or hurting someone else? Um,
I have a family member who is not honest on stuff like that. She
right.
got in for an assessment. They said there's nothing wrong with her. She sees God.
Hmm.
She had dinner with him the other day.
Well, like in that like a metaphysical way or like an act
Oh,
like
like
a
they sat down
physical.
to dinner together.
Huh. Well, I don't know.
is
They
she
went out.
into
They went out to A&W for dinner.
is she intuitive?
Does she have a friend named God? Like his parents named him God?
Mel.
Sat down with God and had dinner at
I mean,
A&W.
what
Okay.
a freaking joke would that be if like someone actually named their child God or like
Oh
Jesus? And
God.
they're like, I
I
had
could
lunch
see
with
someone
Jesus
doing that.
today.
I knew someone that named their dog God, but
Right. I think we're gonna get a dog. I don't know because I doubt we're gonna be able to find one at the pound. But we were talking about it the other day of like it's kind of time. Like I feel like if we don't, or it's like that whole like shit or get off the pot. Like I don't know. We never thought we'd just have one dog, so we need to like get one. Doe's been gone a year now. But we're looking
Gosh, has
at
it been that long?
it has.
Oh
Isn't
my
that nuts?
gosh.
I know. It feels like it doesn't
It doesn't feel like it's been that long, Mel.
it doesn't feel
no,
like
it
it.
doesn't.
So yeah, it's been
We
really
lost our cat 3 weeks ago today.
I'm sorry.
Mm,
I
sorry
just
about that.
our
Fur babies,
animals.
there are fur children.
Got hit by a car, so it was not expected at all.
Traumatic,
Oh
very traumatic.
gosh.
Oh, it was, yeah, I won't go into the details of that. That was pretty gory.
Yeah, let's not. I get and that's the thing is like I don't know about you guys, but I can look at autopsy photos and like compartmentalize that and like not get emotional. I mean, obviously, I get emotional on here and I don't, like I'm not going to apologize for that. I am an emotional person and I'm proud of that. So much of my life was spent like not being able to accept who I was, and so now if I don't like to just go crying everywhere, but I'm glad that I can, because for so long
Mm.
I couldn't. And now, like, every time that I get emotional and I cry, I'm like, that's like, I'm grateful for that. Like, I'm about to cry
Yeah.
right now, you know, like, because I spent so much of my life, like, totally emotionally stunted from experience, from trauma, from A, B, C, or D, to
Oh,
where
yeah.
when you learn how to manage some of that and do some, like, inner work, it is possible to, help yourself mentally.
Mhm.
Now, can you change your brain chemistry and, like, rewire everything? No, you may need some medication for that. You may need a certain type of therapy, but, I think that, like, I don't like the way crying makes my contacts blurry. That's annoying as hell, but I value those tears, you know? Like, I think a lot of people need to know it's like, it's okay to hurt and it's okay to cry.
Absolutely.
Like, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to, like, be upset that your dog died, your cat died. We're allowed to, and I see it in people that are in my life of, like, hearing things like, "You're selfish," or "You're lazy." No, I'm not. I'm not, or relatives being described as selfish and lazy and a bad person, narcissistic because, um no, that's simply not true. There people that are lazy? Yeah. Are there people that are selfish? Yeah. There's a big difference between somebody that it's all they can do. It's all they can do to open the door of their bedroom every morning. That's it.
Mhm.
That's all they have.
And
And,
that's me.
um,
It's
that's
all I
not
can
easy.
do to go to work and be who I have to be there,
Yep.
and then to come home,
Right.
I'm done. Like,
Right.
I've given it my all day.
Right. Yep. And that's the thing is like with my children, um, there's times when it's just like, just staying alive
Mhm.
is the most you can do,
Yeah.
of just that's like, um, but because we have this stigma around mental health, we don't express that. We don't say how we're feeling. We hide it.
Mhm.
And so therefore, our children think we're selfish. Our parents think we're, A, B, C, or D. And you have
Yeah.
this because that's what it could look like if you're not honest with what's really going on, and that's just something that I think about a lot. And I'm like, how has that affected my children? I've always tried to be super open with them, and they know pretty much everything about me. I mean, we've talked about mental health since the time they were little. We've
Mhm.
talked about drug use since the time they were little. Oh my God. My family, my family is huge. And, so when we get together, like there's a lot of people there that, I don't see a lot, but I do know why my uncle don't have any teeth. And it's not because he didn't brush his teeth. It's because he's on meth, you know?
Yeah.
And so when my little mommy, 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 why doesn't Uncle, Herbert have any teeth? And I'm like, because he does meth. He takes drugs. That's why. Don't do drugs. Instead of being like, oh, you have to wash those sugar bugs off. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. And I would not,
Yeah.
I just refuse to lie to my kids. But um Alex too sees God and talks back, all rejoice. Man, see, psychiatrist says he sees God, and God talks back. Shrink asks, how long have you been hearing these voices? Yeah. What a dichotomy that is. I know what you mean. Sometimes our audience is the biggest factor in
That is
perception.
an excellent description of my family member, Carol.
Hey Daisy, how are you? Unconditional love and support. They really
Oh,
do,
without my dogs, I don't know if I could function.
right? Same. Um, that's what we've been back to that. So we found this little dog that looks like an Ewok. Looks just like an Ewok. My
I
gosh, he's
love those.
yeah, but it's like tiny. We've had Dobermans and pit bulls and like Rottweiler, like we've had big dogs. And so I don't know. I don't know what it'll be like. There's your thing.
I've had both, and
That's it.
honestly, they are all great.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. This would be a first little dog, little tiny dog, little toy dog. I'm kind of worried. Like, I wonder if people that have tiny dogs do like every time you go outside, you fear that your dog's gonna be snatched up by an eagle. Because I don't know that I want to have that fear. Is that like rare? Does that rarely
That's pretty
happen?
rare. I've never heard of it, actually. I did have an eagle take a cat once, though.
In Colorado, you hear of it more, but here in
Ew, do I have
Florida,
something in my teeth?
gators that go after
I didn't know.
smaller dogs.
Oh, really?
Yes, gators or dogs. If you're walking them near the water, don't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Any
See,
water
I'm in
here in
Canada. We
Florida.
don't have gators where I live.
Most people
Yikes.
don't know that. If you come to Florida ever, assume there's a gator in the water, no matter what.
And I've heard snakes, too, will take a little dog.
Oh, yuck.
Night, Matt.
Good night, Matt.
And I think Shanda had to go too. So good night, Shanda. She's probably at work. She's probably just on her break.
Thanks,
Um,
Matt.
What game are we playing, Mel?
oh, I don't know. Hold on. I gotta go get this thing out of my
You
teeth.
had a
Okay.
game.
So
And
guess
we
what?
got
I
all
decided that I love black olives. I love them. I don't know what I did without them my whole life,
I
but I hated them up until Saturday. And I had to go out and buy some, and so I've had a bunch, and I see one in my tooth, and I've got to go get it out. So, and I'm gonna get a little bit more drink. So you guys take away the show and decide what we're gonna play. I have
oh,
one quiz, and then I found some like icebreaker questions. I thought that might be kind of fun if people wanted to jump on and ask questions, and we could just kind of jump on, jump off, do
okay.
whatever. So, all
Okay.
right, I'll be right back.
All right. Hi, Crime.
Hi.
You haven't had much chance to talk.
Oh no, it's okay. I just come on to support Mel. I'm good. I just wanted to be supportive of, she's amazing.
She is. I love her to death.
Yeah, she has a good show
She does.
and she does great work.
She does. And it's not easy.
No, I did it for a year.
I did 5 episodes. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's hard.
not, it is hard. I pulled all of my YouTube down about, I think it's been 2 years now.
Okay, yeah. I had 3 videos and then I had 5 podcast episodes.
Okay.
The
What did
the
you do yours on?
mine was true crime too.
Okay. Yeah, I did true crime, but I focused more on children.
Oh yeah, that would be even harder.
Yeah.
I was focusing mostly on missing people.
Okay. Okay. They a lot of people can't do children. For some reason, I'm like Mel, where she can look at autopsy photos. I can do the kid stuff only because I work with children, and so that's my career. And you just don't want to see it happening, and you want to make people aware.
I
Um,
see you got your icon back.
I did. I Mel did my icon.
She did mine too.
Yeah, she's. I love that. We're getting right back into Mel. She did an amazing job.
Ironically, she didn't know much about me when she made it, but she knew I was from Canada, and
Oh, okay.
she picked a mountain range from British Columbia, and it turns out it's actually right near where I grew up.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Yeah, she's really creative. I'm not that creative.
No, me neither.
It looks good. I still had it from when she emailed it to me, so I went and found it. I just
Oh,
didn't
okay.
know why. I have a new iPad, and so I'm wondering if that's why it wasn't there.
Could be.
Yeah, but so you're
Yeah, I was doing mostly missing persons cases,
okay.
but
Yeah,
those are hard
I
too.
want to give a big shout out to Chris Gideon because he
Oh, he's amazing.
he's been helping me mod my Facebook page.
Okay.
When I was on vacation, I have been so busy lately, but for the last like 8 months, I kind of stepped out of true crime for about 4 months, just because my life was chaotic. But
Yeah.
I, Chris, I started my Facebook about 3 weeks ago, I think. And he's been amazing putting everything on there for me. He, I love him because he reminds me crime, new people here, you got to talk. But I'm still trying to figure out without my real name on there how to say something because it's really weird on the Facebook. It
Okay.
it wants to pull up my real name and not my Crimezilla.
Friendzilla, yeah.
And so I'm trying, Chris. I'm really trying. So I was
He
actually
is a really wonderful encourager.
yes, and he's very good in the background
Oh,
doing
he
a
is.
lot
Yeah,
of
he's
our
always sending me great info.
he yep, I made him moderator and he's doing amazing on my Facebook. So
That's good. I like Chris.
yeah.
Chris G is awesome.
I figured I'd pull the
His
do a
cold case
Cold cases.
Facebook group, I love it.
He does such a good job.
He
Yeah, he
works
does a
so
really good.
hard on that,
I know. My nails are brown, by the way.
and he's
You
got
know,
a big heart in that.
that's what
Like,
it is.
he's awesome.
Are you talking about mine or Chaotix when we had that night? Well, I guess it was on both of our channels.
Oh, yeah, that one. Oh, I was so tired the next day. Everybody at work was like, Tanya, I never see you this tired. Didn't you sleep last night? No. Why not?
Nope.
I was watching YouTube and laughing my head
People are
off.
probably like, "What?" I have some like
Why
clients
didn't you
that
just turn the video off, Tanya? It was a live stream and it was too good to shut off. I was having fun.
oh, I do that sometimes with channels that I know that will like put them on private. I'm like, well, I have to watch it or it's gonna go away and I won't get to. I won't get to enjoy this like titillating drama.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
do that. Like I think it's been I think I've maybe put maybe one or two private the whole time that I've been on YouTube. Like I just don't do it. It is what it is,
Yeah.
you know.
They don't
Unless
like it, they can shut it off. Go to something
yeah, and
else.
like I have members now and I feel so bad and like would go live for like the members and then it'd just be me hanging out talking to myself and I was like, oh wait, well this is awkward. So it's like going live just for like members or like, so I don't know. That doesn't seem to be working out. I've tried all different kinds of times now and no one comes or like,
Sorry. My bad.
hey, you tried, you were at work.
I
But
was there, but I popped in.
I'm like, I don't know, like when all the members are free and I'm just not hitting the right time. But
Well, and with people all over the world, it's hard to get a good time because if they're
true.
in the UK, it's like 12 hours ahead.
Right. Oh, chaotic it does. Oh, see, I'll just be living in anxiety over my dog getting snatched by a hawk or a bald eagle. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I
If
can
you
take
keep the
it.
dog close and on a leash, you should be okay.
Yeah, because you can
Like go
pull it back.
outside. I don't know. Like we just like our dogs go outside, they go to the bathroom and then they come and tell us when they want to come back in. I don't have to worry about them getting snatched. They're too fat.
They'll pull the hawk down.
Yeah, like there isn't anything that's gonna carry Monster away. Like he's good. But he's muscular. Like he's freaking oof. Um
Big boy.
Hubs has been walking him like consistently, sometimes like a couple times a day, and he's terrible. He's like a wild horse. What I do is I just put him on it's like, like a horse on their lead, like where they just like spin, just like
Yeah.
spin them. Well, that's what I do with him in the front yard. So we look like complete idiots, but he'll wear himself out just running around in a circle, and I just have to stand there and go like this, like that, and then, like I'm dizzy, but at least I didn't have to pull my arm out of socket. He doesn't care. Like he's not food motivated. He's not he doesn't care about whether he makes us happy one lick. He don't care about that. So he's not like trying to please his owner. He's
Well,
not.
Pippin is definitely a people pleaser. That actually got him run over the other day
Oh.
because I have him trained to come sit with me when he sees a car coming and wait till the car goes by. Because I let my dogs run free. We're out in the country. And
Oh. Well,
yeah, we were on opposite sides of the road.
oh.
When he saw the truck, he tried to come and sit with me like he's supposed to, and he got hit.
Oh my gosh. That is so sad. That's terrible.
Thankfully, he was not hurt. The truck saw him and slowed down and didn't hit him too hard, so he was not actually hurt. But
Mhm.
that was a traumatic moment. Let me tell you.
I can't imagine. But Chaotic says that.
But he's such a high energy dog that putting him on a leash is, yeah. Like he is leash trained, but he needs
Mhm.
to run.
So
So I usually take him out to the field and let him run around. But yeah,
oh,
we're on opposite sides, and he.
oh no. Can you put cats on a leash? I used to have my cat on a leash, like in the
My
future.
sister has a leash trained cat.
I had one cat, and then after my cat, his name was Flippy. I have no idea why I named my cat Flippy, but his name was Flippy. And he was the best. He was like a dog. He followed me everywhere. It was the best. Oh, me and Flippy were just like,
Awesome.
mm.
I had a
And
rabbit that was on a
then
leash.
he died. He got ran over by a car, and I've been allergic to cats ever since. Like, I'm talking my whole face will close up like a hitch.
Mine did that once with a family member's cat, but it's never
Hey,
done
Lake.
that any other time.
Hi, Lake.
Okay, so Carol has some great advice. I can still get the Ewok, and I can just put a spiky helmet on him. Problem solved.
That's pretty funny.
That's what she's here for, guys.
I love it,
always
Carol.
coming in with the best advice.
I like it, Carol. That's awesome.
I didn't
Oh
know
my
I
that.
God.
want to see the pictures of the Ewok with the spiky helmet.
Oh my gosh, hold on, let me find him. I have to go and I have to look it up. I have to look up his what I need to type in, but I'll show you. Oh Lord, how many things have I looked at today? Whew.
If you're anything like me, the list is never ending.
Where are you at, buddy? My new oh no, I didn't think it was just like that. Okay. What? I'll see if let me see if it'll come up on my computer and then I'll just share my screen. I don't know if it will though. I just want this particular dog. I don't think I like Pomeranians though. Oh, my Lanta.
I just walked my mom's dog, and she's deaf and blind.
The dog is.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I just walked her, and I'm like, and my mom's like, don't let her run into the walls, and I'm like, oh, that's right, she can't see. So what do? I go out the front or go out my mom's door, and right into the wall she went.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Aww.
Poor thing.
She's like
So how do you guide her if she can't see or hear?
well, she has a harness on, and so I just held it tighter then so she couldn't walk without me.
Okay. Yeah, keep her close basically.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah.
use the
And
leash kind
a
of.
lot of times, like if I'm at my mom's tonight, but I'll pat on the floor and she can feel the vibration so she knows where I'm at.
Okay.
It's her it's just crazy because she can't see or hears, but her other senses are,
Would be even more sensitive.
yes.
Uh,
I didn't know cyclists wore the spiky helmets to avoid being pecked in the head. I did not know that.
really? Is that
Me
for
neither.
real?
I I just thought it was a design or a fun way
I
to
thought it
wear
was a
a helmet.
fashion trend.
Yep, me too. But if you think about it, it's a really good idea.
Makes sense now, yeah.
Huh. Who'd have thunk it? I don't know that I want to have a Pomeranian.
Oh, it's a Pomeranian.
No, where'd you go? Yeah, and I don't, but it doesn't look like a Pomeranian. I don't know. Now I've lost it. Oh, Lord. Why are some Pomeranians hideous looking and other ones are adorable?
Hmm.
Well, I'll just show you on my phone. Look at him. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God,
Such
that
a
is
freaking.
too cute.
It looks like a little
Yeah,
teddy bear.
He's so cute.
he is.
I
Are
just
those
want to
They have
have.
an
they
actual
call
picture of the actual dog.
Yeah, I think so. Well, it's not. It's on Google, but
is that the
Oh
one they
my God,
call
he's too
there
cute.
is a
why did it get
Pomeranian they
all
call teddy
crazy?
bears.
Like it won't. Isn't he so cute?
Adorable.
Oh, he's so precious.
Oh my
But I
God, I
want to
can't.
have this particular dog. and all the other like, I mean, come on.
I'd never want to put it down.
That's a Pomeranian, and I absolutely not. I would be afraid of it. It looks like a cotton ball. I
So
hate to
is the
deal with
other one a
cotton balls.
puppy?
Huh? Oh my gosh. Look. It's so cute. Little dogs are so weird looking.
I love them.
Oh, I gotta send some money. Hold on. But yeah, so what do we want? Do you guys want to play the trivia? Hey,
Sure.
Lake,
I'm
how are
not good at
you?
trivia, so this could get fun.
It's one that I saved from. Oh Lord, I can't do more than one thing at a time. I'm trying to send money to my child for oh dinner at 10 o'clock at night. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's play it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
That would be great. You have about another half hour. I have to be up by 4:30 in the morning for work.
Oh, you're fine.
Just
That
You
is
need to hop off
early.
so you feel like do what you got to do. Like, oh, I'm probably not going to be on here much more past this thing.
okay, let's do it.
Okay. Can
ready.
you guess? Um, who is this serial killer?
That's
I
the
feel like
clown, isn't it? What was the clown's name?
Gacy.
Yeah.
John Wayne Gacy.
Oh,
So we've
wait,
got
that was
Kemper, Ridgway. We've got. Can everybody see the screen? Can you guys see it? Okay.
hold on.
Not really. Can I enlarge?
Can you go up just a little?
There we go.
So who is this serial killer? Ed Kemper, Gary Ridgway, or Richard Ramirez?
Richard Ramirez.
Yeah, look
Is
at
my
those
guess.
eyes.
Yeah. I don't know. He's kind of big. He could be Ed Kemper. All right. What does everybody think? What's the final answer?
HCC will know.
I think he left.
Oh, bye-bye. No.
Bye-bye.
I can't see
Bye-bye.
the comments, so.
I got to pull up the chat on my phone
Uh-oh.
so I can see.
Oh,
Chat on my phone. Sorry.
hey,
Okay,
Mel,
so
can you do me a favor and take
yeah.
the Carol comment down? Then I'll
Oh
be.
Lord, yes.
I'm
I do that.
sorry.
How many times? No, I'm so glad that you told me.
There you go. Now when I
Um,
can see the bottom. Thank
yeah,
you.
exactly.
It's
Okay,
all about
so
me. Okay.
Chaotic and Lake say Ramirez, and
Oh,
Carol says Kemper. Ooh, man, I don't know. I
uh,
honestly don't know. What do you?
I'll
Which one did you guys pick?
I'll go with chaotic Ramirez
So
Where is?
did I.
and Lake.
So you guys are going. I'm gonna go with Kemper. I don't know. I don't think it is Kemper, but I don't know. He still looks like a big boy, like he's gonna grow up to be tall.
Wasn't
But
Kemper
then again,
skinny?
that hairline reminds me of Ramirez, and
But
the
look at
eyes.
his ears.
Yeah, well, the eyes and the hair made me think of Ramirez, so.
Ramirez, yeah, but just like the bigness of him. But then again, it could just be. All right, well, let's just
Could
like
be a camera angle, too.
we'll go with the chat. Everybody, oh, got it right.
Yay!
Ramirez.
I would have to say he looked better as a child.
Yeah.
Who is this serial killer? Ted Bundy, Rodney Alcala, or Dr. Harold Shipman?
I'll say Dr. Harold Shipman.
Okay.
He has a bow tie on. I used to work with the doctor at the hospital with the bow tie.
Yeah, Carol. Totally. Cute kid, but monster adult. Absolutely. So we've got 2 for Shipman, another 3 for Shipman. So we're going with Shipman. Nope. Ted Bundy.
I was thinking Ted Bundy too.
Lake
Yeah.
I
Michigan
should have
got
said
it.
Isn't that crazy how
Wow.
it. Trust yourself, Tanya.
Trust
okay.
yourself.
Who is this serial killer?
Oh, Fred West.
Fred West, David Berkowitz, Peter the Yorkshire Ripper Sutcliffe.
I'm doing really bad on this game.
Me too. I
right.
don't think I would have gotten these
We've
right.
only had 2 and you got 1 right. That's pretty good.
50-50. Okay.
Okay,
you know what?
so Tanya
Tanya-
said Fred West. Carol
say
says
Fred
Fred
West,
West
too.
You say Fred West.
I agree, Tanya.
So Lake was the only Lake got that one right. Like you got to give her some props for
She's
knowing the
awesome.
Bundy. So we got 2 Berkowitz now. Oh Lord.
Lake
we're
went
still
with Berkowitz. I'm gonna go with Lake. Sorry.
I feel like Berkowitz too. It just kind of looks like him. Look at the hair. Like it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't remember. I don't know that much about Fred West. So, all right, we're just going to go with
either
one.
way, I think, but I'm going to stick with Fred West.
Oh, Berkowitz. Look at literally, that's why I was like the
Wow.
hair. Like
You guys got it.
That's pretty crazy. But I feel like Bundy doesn't. I mean, I don't think that definitely looks like Bundy.
No.
To wear that, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, who is this serial killer? Robert Hansen, Gary Ridgway, or Dennis Rader?
Ooh.
Gary Ridgway.
I think Ridgway too.
Ridgway. I'll go with Ridgway. Wait, what did Lake say? Hold on.
Those teeth.
I'm trying. I'm following Lake. I'm cheating.
All right, Lake, you got to give us your final answer. Ridgway. Chaotic says Ridgway. I think so too. He's very distinct eyes.
Oh, Lake says Ridgway. Okay, Ridgway.
We got it. See, look at the eyes.
For me, it was the teeth and the mouth.
He's got the same as me, the hooded eyes. Who is this serial killer? Oh,
I'm not going to get this one.
Myra Henley, Carla Homolko. I don't know who that is. Carla.
I'll go with Eileen.
You don't know the Ken and Barbie killers?
No.
Oh, wow.
Carla? Are you talking about Carla?
Yeah, Carla Homolka. The Ken and Barbie killings. Yes.
Oh.
No, I guess not.
From Toronto.
Oh. Okay. Anybody?
I think I'll go Eileen Warnos.
Probably because there's always something about her. All right, we're gonna go with Eileen. Yep.
Woo, woo. Good.
I mean, that really is she just grew up to be an older, wrinkled version of that child, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely see it.
Okay, who is this serial killer? Ooh, yikes. Dennis Rader, John Wayne Gacy, or Ted Kaczynski? I feel like that's just that's Ted.
That's got to be Ted Kaczynski.
I don't know. What we got, chat? I know, right, Daisy? It's super weird.
I'll go with Gacy.
I wonder why YouTube has held Carol's message about Little Hitler for a review. Is that not weird? What's wrong with saying Hitler? It's history.
YouTube is weird, and that is a word they flag.
Okay, so Daisy says Ted. Carol and Lake say Raider. And Chaotic says Gacy. So, man, this looks like a free for all on this dude.
I
What do we
say
pick? What are we picking, ladies?
Gacy.
Okay, well, I still say it's Ted, but it's Gacy. Wow, really?
Trust chaotic.
Oh, that does not look like Gacy at all.
No, it
Oh, I
doesn't.
think it does. Look at his cheeks and the mouth.
Yeah. But look at the nose. Like I mean that like looks like a completely different nose. Like there's some features that you have that get bigger. Your nose and your ears keep growing, but like they
The
say,
eyes, though, like he's got the hooded eyes in the child and not as bad as an adult.
well, he's also like
A lot
squinting.
heavier.
But oh my gosh, who is this?
Oh my.
Little munchkin.
Oh,
Peter Sutcliffe, Fred West, or Ian Brady.
oh my gosh, I have no idea.
I'm saying Sutcliffe. I don't know. But who highlighted his hair? It looks highlighted, but it is a black and white picture.
Curly Q.
All right, who do we
That
have
is some
here?
crazy hair.
That is definitely West. All right, Carol, we're not going to wait. We're just going to go with your answer, and she is right.
Yes. Nice, Carol.
Fred West. I always get him confused. I'm going to have to look him up. I have to learn something.
Oh my God, look at the eyes.
Holy crap.
I know
Look
those
at this.
eyes.
Charles, yeah, that's
Manson.
Manson. Richard
That's gotta be Manson.
Chase.
That is Manson. Look at those
Or
eyes.
Ed Gein. I think it's Manson too. All right, anybody else want to weigh in?
Oh my God, I don't know what I would do if that was my child.
Manson.
Could you imagine your child smiling at the camera like that?
Wow. That's
I
a
think
lot.
he was kind of
Freaked me right out.
Oh, that creeps.
I found this like TikTok last night. I was up till like 2 a.m. looking like just totally snooping on this TikTok because the whole entire TikTok is just this baby doing nothing but just like not even really smiling, not being entertaining, not laughing, not doing anything other than just being on the screen. The mom has watermelon tits. Like they are absolutely ginormous, but they're not even really like a part of every it's like snap, like whatever you call that. It's BG.
Lake, I'm laughing.
BG. But this baby looks like, I don't know if it's just absolutely adorable, if it's a filter, or if something's wrong with it.
Oh, look at the dog.
And I just kept trying to figure it out. Manson family is one of the things I've studied the most. It's pretty.
My camera.
I want to think that the Manson family is a phenomenon, but like I don't think they are.
Oh, your dog's like, pay attention to me.
Yep. He just got back from his walk. Now he wants.
He is probably even traumatized by those watermelons. I'm telling you, Carol, like they're kind of like a side note because out of the 100 TikToks of just this baby, like the boobs are only in it like twice. They're only in 2 videos to 100. So the ratio is not about the boobs. But like, wow, it's just like, why would you want to have that implanted into your body? I'm not kidding. They're like this. They're just like, they were literally just so entirely too big for this tiny little woman. Okay, back to this. Let's stop talking about boobs. Manson family. Manson. We thinking it's Manson? Because I feel like it's Manson.
So do I.
That could be Chase too. They all kind of have like dark hair and yep, Miss Manson. He's not a freaking serial killer though. Oh, it drives me nuts.
He isn't.
He's not a serial killer. Neither were his followers. They weren't serial killers either. But whatever. Oh, look at this little tiny psychopath. Ooh, he looks scary. I think that's Chikatilo.
Oh, those eyes.
Ed Kemper, Chikatilo, or Pushkin? Alexander Pushkin, Andre Chikatilo, or Ed Kemper?
That's a tough one.
These are hard. Like, I'm not good at
Can't see the
identifying
picture.
like the child version of killers. I'm not good at it.
Oh, you're watching?
Huh?
We're guessing from their childhood photos who they are.
I'll
Yeah.
go with you, Mel. I'm gonna say Alexander. I'm just guessing, though. I don't know.
Well, I say Andre Chikatilo, but I don't
Oh,
know.
that's the
I'm
one.
not good at this game at all. Kemper? Lake says Kemper. He looks like an Andre to me. It says same chaotic.
I don't know.
Like that kid just looks like, ooh, he looks so dark. Look at his eyes. They're so dead. That's so sad.
Ooh, lots of different ones in this.
Pushkin? All right, we're just gonna close my eyes and pick. I'm still gonna go with that one. Nope, we're all like most of us were all wrong except for who got it? Carol Pushkin.
Alexander Pachushkin.
Oh, wow.
Same black eyes, but it's a black and white, so you know. Oh Lord, this alfalfa.
Oh, I know who this one is. I was just looking at that.
Dahmer, Jeffrey Dahmer, Hanson,
Ed
Robert
Gein. Ed
Hanson,
Gein.
or Ed Gein. Yeah, I think it's Gein too. Will anybody else want to weigh in?
I'll say Geen too.
Gein 2.
Geen 3.
Chaotic says Dahmer. I think that's Gein. I feel like I remember that crazy haircut.
I lived in Wisconsin.
I was just
4
studying.
miles.
I was just researching Gein
Wait.
the other day, and I saw that picture in there.
Chaotic says just kidding. Kicking. Yeah.
When Ed Dahmer was doing his thing, I lived in Wisconsin 4 miles from the place he was taking the.
Now that one is.
Oh, no thanks.
That's Dahmer.
That's Dahmer.
Ed Kemper, Jeffrey Dahmer, or Jerome Brudos. Anybody else got a guess?
Didn't we already have Dahmer?
No, he was one of the choices, but it wasn't him.
Oh,
I don't know.
I think.
Yeah, I think you did do. He's the one that made Ed Gein made like people like into clothes and furniture.
lampshades.
Yeah.
Human
Crazy.
types.
He's like a bed of bones.
Mm-hmm.
Lampshades out of bones, wasn't it?
Bare legs out of leg bones.
Weirdo. Voldemort.
Lampshades.
Daisy is off multitasking. No, you're fine. All right. Well, we'll just go with Dahmer then. Yep. Ooh, who is this serial killer? That nose looks very distinct. Henry Lee Lucas,
Otis Toole.
Toole, or Arthur Shawcross. Man, that Shawcross was something else. Like, oof.
I'm familiar with that one.
Yeah. He was just a nasty mother. Well, actually, all of these are, but Henry Lee, like Otis Toole, wasn't he the one that was like, wasn't Henry Lee Lucas and Otis Toole the two that
together?
Right, but did they really? Like, and how much did they? Because like Henry Lee Lucas, I wholeheartedly feel like he just confessed to a bunch of stuff that he did not do. But what makes me angry about that? is that I do too. Like that it goes down in the books as solved, but I guarantee you that they're not solved. I don't think that they killed all those people. I mean, it's just
No.
insane. And there's people
Well,
that have
there's a
worked
lot
out the
that proves
timeline of
that they
it,
didn't.
and on a map, it doesn't like they couldn't have been at all of these different places at the same time. So it's really
No.
silly.
Well, I think haven't they proved that a lot of them they didn't do,
Hmm.
and that he was just doing it for the attention?
Oh, he totally was. He was eating it up.
Oh, absolutely.
I think they all were. So was that warden and sheriff. It's ridiculous. All right, who we say here?
I'm going Otis.
Otis.
Crime?
I'll say, just to be different, Arthur.
Oh, great. We've got Carol saying Lucas. You say Arthur, and Tom, like Kaleidoscope says Otis. We need a tiebreaker. You're a true crime rookie? What? I recently joined the HQ CrimeCon 8, like the HQ what do you like? I think you are a member crime of
Yes, I
CrimeCon.
am.
Well, I'm on there now and they have a cold case club. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, so fun.
Yes, it
So,
is.
I am currently involved, like I joined like a small group to like put together some like analytical type information about Tanya. And I don't want to say too much because I don't know like the exact rules, but oh my gosh, like it is such a cool experience to be in a part of like a data analysis type group. Um
Yes.
it's really cool. And did you guys know that if I say I give you my like link to where you sign up for this awesomeness of fun, like you're literally can be a part of like a cold case club and look into different cases as a group, and then you can volunteer like I did to be a part of like a smaller group that really researched like deep researches, which is what I love to do, these cases, and actually try to like make a difference as like a group. It's super cool. I think Hoosier Cold Cases had talked about doing something similar with his channel, and this is kind of like a example of that. And so if people join, it's like what is it, a year crime, like it's under $50, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure,
it's on
for the
I
whole year.
yeah,
And
it's
there's
not
new
bad
crime
at all.
clubs, and they have a book club, like a true crime book club, and then you can watch
Yep.
all of the crime cons on there. If you join and you join under my link, then I will get 1 credit towards, if I get, I think it's 25, then I can go to CrimeCon for free.
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
How much does everybody want to make this a reality? Because I
And
want to see
everybody,
more.
CrimeCon is in Orlando.
I know I'm gonna go, but that's my goal anyway, is to go this year.
Yes. Yes.
So
I'm so
um,
excited.
this would be a great opportunity because it's just 25 people, and if you sign up and you sign up using my specific link for my like that I have under me, then I will get credit, just kind of like, any type of thing like that. So you can go and sign up on your own and just like look it up. But if you do that, then I don't get my name in the hat for getting the referral. So I'm going to post the link, and then actually, I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to find it. I have it actually right here. Where do I find that at? I don't know. Huh. Is this it? Invite. Okay. Copy link. Okay. Let me just do this really quick. So if you sign up with this link, and it's so much fun, like
It really
It
is.
it really is, like, I have thoroughly enjoyed it, and, like, they give you, like, a case file, so you get to meet the moderators, and then it kinda goes down to, get the basics of a case, then you go into the timeline of the case and, like, mapping, and then crime scene, photos, then autopsy, and, oh my gosh, like, there's a case right now, it's in Seattle, her name is Tanya, and that's the one that I came in on and signed up for, and I mean, it has been meeting some really awesome people, like, I've met some really cool people already, and, we had a Zoom the other night, and it was, or actually, it was last week, but there was a Zoom the other night where we had a detective that came and just kind of broke down, like, elements of the crime scene photos, and then next I don't think it's next week because it's a holiday, but the next week, there's gonna be, like, a forensic pathologist that comes and does a talk. I'm telling you guys, like, it's so much fun. You will really enjoy it, but if you do decide that you want to, just sign up under this little link right here. That'd be great. Yes, real cases, Carol. And there's Debbie Williamson, Tanya, and there's another one that I've seen on there so far. The book club looks super fun, and they interview the authors and like do private Zooms with the authors.
Yeah, I did the
Oh,
book club.
that would be awesome.
Right. But in the Tanya case, they asked, I was trying to, well, I don't know. I don't think I can share. I don't know. I don't know the rules of it, but I don't want to break them because I am so enjoying being a part of it. I don't want to break the rules. But so yeah, the Tanya Frazier case is like where they're at like right now. And that's the one I came on. And so someone in like the Zoom and in the open discussion asked for volunteers to see if you wanted to help like create spreadsheets for like data analyst type stuff, and I was like, heck yeah, that sounds like right up my alley. I love collecting information, and yeah, so I was like, me. So it's been so fun. It's been really cool. Anyways, okay, who is this? Let's just pick one. Otis. Were we right?
What happened?
I don't know. It just went away. I think it said we got it right. You got 9 out of 12. I mean, that's not bad. That's not too shabby.
That's not too bad.
Ooh, murder houses. Should we do this one before we head out?
Sure.
Like we should. I won't know. I don't like. Let's see should we do? Okay, so we've got, do you recognize these 10 famous murder houses? Can you score 15 out of 15 on this Jeffrey Dahmer quiz? Or we did that one last time. So name the serial killer by their eyes. So which one out of those two, Dahmer or murder houses?
Houses.
Or John Wayne Gacy? We could do questions about Gacy, Dahmer, or houses. It was Lucas? Okay. Yeah, I just picked one because I was over it.
That's my houses. I'll do terrible at it.
That happened. It's whatever.
Yeah.
It was Lucas. All right. Well, what are you going to do?
You can't get them all right.
Can't get them all, but I do. I hate taking quiz. Like, I like to get a perfect score on quizzes. It's everything, except it's not everything because I don't know everything. But, oh my gosh, you know what I hate is tags. Why in this year of 2020 do we still have tags on our clothes? Huh?
It's
2022.
2022.
Did I say 2020? I meant 2020.
Yes.
She's 2 years behind.
And
We
you know
don't
what I was
want to go
worried?
back to the
I was worried that it
question.
was 2023 and I forgot that it was 2023. And then I ended up saying 2020 instead of 2022. All right, we're doing the houses. That's fine, whatever. No one wants to answer. All right, here we go. Hello.
Oh, sorry for the cat butt.
Why is it not? Huh. Well, we might end up having to, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to click to get it to be on this quiz. Oh, Lord, no. Who knows what you could end up playing? Okay, which famous murder house is this? Amityville Horror House, The Haunting in Connecticut House, the Cheshire Murder House. I don't have a clue.
It's
Amityville.
not Amityville.
It's not?
No, I don't think so.
Well, Chaotic says it is, and she's all things horror, so.
Oh, yes, she is. We believe Chaotic.
We're going to probably
But
go with
usually, is that a different view, Chaotic,
her. Oh,
of that
she's
house?
right.
Because I always look at those,
Correct.
the windows. Nice.
On the night of November 13th, 1974, Ronald Butch DeFeo Jr. shot his parents, two brothers, and two sisters with a .35 caliber rifle. All six murdered members of the family were murdered in their respective beds in the separate rooms with their faces down and hands raised above their heads. There was no sign of a struggle, leading many to believe paranormal forces were at work. Chaotic did a Friday. Was it? Is this
We
the Friday one?
we believe Chaotic.
Yes, she did do a video on that. I thought so. Which famous murder house is this? You know, like how sick is that it's used the word famous? How about infamous? You know? Oh my gosh, this tag is driving me nuts. So itchy. Anybody has got a guess of this?
They don't give you choices. What are the choices?
Dennis Nilsen apartment, Harrison Graham apartment, Jeffrey Dahmer apartment. I feel like it better be Jeffrey Dahmer's apartment because who are those other people? I know who Dennis Nilsen is. He was quite really messed up, forked up. Ooh, what's that picture on the wall?
I'm gonna go Dennis Nilsen.
I feel like that's definitely not Dahmer. Like he had to have been dirty. Don't you think?
You would think, but then I think Dennis Nilsen.
Click the wrong button. Anybody else got a guess?
Where's Chaotic?
Yeah, right.
If I'm guessing, I'll just say Graham apartment. Why not?
I don't know. I feel like it's going to be Dahmer's just because he's the one that's most well known on that list. But then again, like this quiz is kind of Crime Viral has thrown some other ones in there. I mean, that's got to be Nilsen. Dahmer? Not Dahmer. Graham. I don't know. Then Lake says Dahmer. All right. Well, we're going to go with Nilsen. Nope. We're all wrong. And nope.
Oh, you guys were right. It was Dahmer.
And you were right. Dahmer. Wow, is that not an oxymoron of like, I mean, from here, I don't know. It looks like there's, ooh, my doggy's mad. There's like a bunch of beer cans, but otherwise it's pretty, it looks pretty nice. Like there's pictures. It just doesn't seem like you would have like heads in the freezer.
No.
Right?
My dog is very upset. Do you guys hear him? Which famous murder house is this? John
John
Benet
Benet.
Ramsey.
Company Ramsey.
Yeah. What is he barking at? Oh, the Amazon's here. Yeah, I'll have to go after this. Which famous murder house is this? I'm going to stop reading that now. Ian Brady and Myra Henley, Dennis Nilsson, or Fred and Rose West.
I'll go with Fred and Rose West. Just guessing.
Yeah. Anybody else got a guess?
I was thinking Ian Brady and Myra Hindley.
Oh,
I don't know. It's definitely across the pond. So it's not, well, no, they're
Well,
all,
those are all
yeah, they're
UK
all,
based.
so I don't know. West. All right, we're picking West. Nope. Nelson.
Ah, we were all wrong.
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah.
Is he the one with the he's had a super high IQ, didn't he? Like 180
Yeah.
or something. Yeah. Okay. The Wonderland Gang Murder House. Phil Spector or Sharon Tate?
I'll
Oh,
say
Lord.
Sharon
Sharon
Tate.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yup. There's the not serial killer, Charlie Manson.
Yeah, why do they always
Okay.
classify him that way?
I don't know.
He never killed anybody.
He's
Eric and
infamous?
Lyle Menendez.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Or
No, definitely doesn't know.
No,
yeah,
she was in like a big condo.
that's right. And they were in like a cottage, like kind of like a cottage, the Petersons.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one, we need to talk about this one some night. Like these
Yeah.
two
Wild
brothers.
hair.
I
It's just
followed that whole trial.
psychologically interesting to me. This one is the Menendez like murders. And there's so much like footage of them doing interviews and being interviewed that it just I don't know. It's just there's something sinister going on in that family. Like or are we talking about like an affluenza here? I don't know. Who thinks that they should be given parole?
Uh-uh.
Nope.
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 You both say no.
Yeah.
Anybody in the chat think they should get paroled?
I wouldn't want them as my neighbors.
I feel like this is a situation where parole, they were teenagers at the time. They killed their family members, which yes, that's absolutely horrendous. But what are their chances of reoffending? They're guilty, no question about that, but guilty.
But if they have more family of their own
Huh?
or extended family, they could be a danger to them.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that would be a harder one for me to be on a parole board for. All right. The Staircase, Michael Peterson house, the staircase killer. Well, like
Well,
the
definitely
staircase.
not Lizzie Borden or Phil Spector. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, definitely not Lizzie Borden or Phil.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
Phil
that's
Spector.
Peter's. I go staircase.
Yep. Okay, correct. Killed like he would be a serial killer, wouldn't he? If you believe that he killed his other wives that were dead.
Well,
Okay.
wasn't it a friend, not a wife? Was the other
That's
one?
Versace.
Yeah, Versace. I agree.
Oh yeah.
Guilty as fork, Carol says. I think they're guilty. I mean, they're guilty for sure. But what was their motive and should they be
Right,
given parole? Were they abused by their father?
right. And that's the question.
And that's the question of like, do we believe them? And if so, then I would parole them. I probably would. Especially over some of the other yahoos that they have given parole board. Like the parole boards are ridiculous. I don't know how they come to their conclusions that they come to. But yeah.
Don't get me started about parole boards.
Versace. Correct.
There was a case in, I'm
Lizzie
not sure if
Borden.
it was Quebec or Toronto, but the parole board released a guy on parole. One of his conditions, he had killed his girlfriend. One of his conditions was that he wasn't allowed to enter into any relationships with women, but he could see prostitutes to meet his needs. Guess what happened?
Killed prostitutes.
He killed a prostitute. Yep. They encouraged him to seek out the services of escorts and prostitutes to meet his male needs.
So we got
Yeah,
two for
that is what
Borden.
they actually wrote in the parole documents.
Anybody else have another H.H. Holmes, Lord Lukenhouse, or Lizzie Borden?
Lizzie Borden.
I'm gonna go H.H. Holmes. No,
Borden.
It's they
was
it's
good
like
job.
they
Yeah,
repainted it and restored
crazy.
it.
I bet Chaotic Beauty wants to go there. She probably wants to go to these houses. That's why she knows all of them. All right, who's this? Myra Henley and Ian Brady, Fred and Rose West, or Peter Tobin?
Oh Lord, that's a
I don't
tough
have
one.
a clue.
I
It's
don't either. That one I don't know.
yes, ma'am. We still need to go to old Herb Baumeister's house. Chaotic. I feel like crime because me and you did that episode about him. You need to
Yes.
come. You need to fly here and come with us.
Yes, I do.
You
I
need to come here
will.
and keep me safe because I don't think that Chaotic can. I don't think she would. I'm just kidding.
I got your back.
You got my back against the invisible ghosts.
From the outside.
From the outside.
You will
Yeah.
you can pray them away.
I got
I
you.
know. I said I will. I know. I'm not spending the night with you. That's what I'm not forking doing. I am not spending the night in that creepy house. I will go on a tour, but
Yes.
I'm not spending the night. Absolutely not. And hopefully the tour can be in the middle of the day. I would
Yes.
prefer light
It
outside.
has to be light out for me to even walk in it.
Oh my gosh, you stayed there and you were fine. No, I feel like I would be mentally scarred for life.
Yeah. No.
If
I
nothing
would do it.
happened, like something will I can't even be in my own salon after dark by myself. Like I get freaked out and I run. I
Yes.
run through there because I'm terrified. I'm afraid I have a phobia of anything that's invisible. It's a real thing.
I would stay there.
No, I won't.
Okay,
Sorry.
Are we gonna have a guess on this one, Tobin? All right, we're gonna just go with Tobin because. Oh,
It was the middle one.
I don't know. Just snapped right away and didn't let us know. We got 7 out of 10. That's pretty good. That's like a solid B, right, girls?
Not
Oh, for
bad.
sure.
It's a C, but that's okay.
It's a C. 7 out of 10 is a C.
Yeah,
That's terrible. Well, I guess there's only 10, so all right.
exactly. Well, to make
Hey,
you feel
Chris.
better, it's a C plus.
Oh, well, that does make me feel better, but not really. I don't like C's. I want to get a C on a test. Ah.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, is Chris here?
Yes.
He just got here.
Hello, Chris.
It might actually be a good thing he wasn't here to hear us gushing about him. He doesn't like that.
He
No,
doesn't.
he
You're
does.
right.
But I am going to say thank you so much, Chris, for helping with the Facebook. I really, really appreciate you.
He's a good chap.
He
He's
is
a good chap.
chap.
Oh yeah. I always enjoy talking.
Oh, Lake. Why you gotta go there? Ugh,
Where'd she go?
all the germs. There's so many germs just everywhere. Everywhere is just littered with germs. I don't like it. Am I? That's right, because we don't know. We don't know. He could be a serial killer, you guys.
Who?
Chris. He says, am I?
Oh gosh. We're not gonna do that, are we?
No, we're not. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. That was so kind of you. I had a great time tonight. And we didn't get much done, but we talked about mental health, which I think is highly important, especially in the true crime community, where we see it running afoul, and we need to remember to be kind. And we
An open mind.
keep an open mind. And sometimes what you see is what you get. And sometimes if you see like a psychopath, sociopath that's covering true crime, then that's likely what they are. But sometimes it can be someone with some serious mental illness, and we need to be aware of that. So we had Daisy says
Be
we got a
compassionate when that is the case.
Lake, I am going to strangle you. Not really.
I can't see the comments.
Now I'm going to be thinking about fecal matter everywhere.
Yes.
Fecal matter.
Thank
Wait,
you, Mel.
no, don't do
I'm
that
heading
to us.
out.
Yeah, does anyone else get like freaked out by just like going into the bathroom, imagining all of the poop particles that are just all over the like everywhere? And especially if you go in a public place. Like there's just literally shit particles everything everywhere. It's so disgusting. If you can smell it, it has left a stain. I'm just saying. All right. On that note, everybody, have a great week. Have a happy 4th of July. And now you're July 1st. And that will be in what, Friday for you?
Yeah.
Well, happy July 1st and July 4th. And I will see y'all later. Have a good one.
Bye. I don't know how to shut down here.